following training is sponsored by the Niagara Library System. We serve our member libraries in Niagara, Orleans, and Genesee counties. Please visit your local library homepage and use your library card to get access to streaming videos, downloadable music, audiobooks, ebooks, and even more from the comfort of your own home. Thank you. Hello. Good to see everybody today. And I'm back again with another Maddie McTech Follow the Guy. Wonderful, useful videos. These are really great. And I found a recipe. He's talking about recipes, and if you ever, well, a lot of times you find recipes and they have, 5 pages of history on the recipes and things like that, and maybe you want to print just the recipe. You don't need everything else that is on the website. It could be anything. It's not just family history. It could be ads. It could be anything else. There is a website, and you can see it here on the screen. This is from his video. Again, I will link everything in my description box, so go and give him some love. It's great. This website called Justtherecipe.app will actually go ahead, according to him and what he shows, it'll go ahead and search the entire website and simply put the recipe on the screen in an easy to read format. And I thought, okay, well, great, okay. Now, again, I'm, old school. I know that you can highlight the recipe and just print that, or you can, what I would do in class is I would say, well, you find the recipe, you would highlight or select the recipe, you would copy it, and then you would paste it in Word. If you can copy and paste a recipe in Word, you can then change the font size, you can make it bigger, it's easier to read, whatnot. This is just a website, Justtherecipe.app, A-P-P, that goes ahead and does that apparently for you. So what I did was I found a very nice, whoops, that was an ad there, that's fine, dinner then dessert. It's kind of a snowy day out today, and so I was stuck on potato and ham soup, and I was like, okay. Now, one thing I want to say before I go over to Just the Recipe about this particular website, this particular one. This lady, Sabrina Snyder, I will have her recipe and this webpage in the description. It looks delicious. It was last updated in 2016. That's fine. That doesn't bother me at all because, ham and potato soup is ham and potato soup. But what I really, really liked about her site here are the pictures, and they're not just kind of like this very Instagram lovely thing. What she has is pictures of all of the different ingredients, and it looks like her putting the chicken stock or whatever into the slow cooker. I like the idea very much of having, look at this, these pictures, not only because they look tasty, but for a literacy level. Let's say that I found this and I don't read any German, I don't read any Spanish, what if we have people, okay, who the picture I can look at in any language and go, okay, looks like celery and onion, potato, ham, carrots, I can get that. She obviously put stock in, so I can get that. Looks like some salt and pepper or some sort of seasoning that you would like. I can figure out the recipe from the pictures. So for this particular website, I really, really liked scrolling through it to actually find the recipe and actually looking at the pictures. So it could be very useful for anybody who might need some help in that way, okay, or who don't want to read the whole thing. They look at this stuff and it may be a better form of information for them. Great. Well, this is as far as I got. No big deal. So let's use just the recipe. Now, according to Maddie McTech, I don't even have to find the recipe on this web page. So I look at the pictures. I'm totally impressed by the pictures. All I have to do now is copy the URL. So I put my mouse up in the address bar, click once, turns blue. I right click and I copy. I can also use Control-C to copy. I pull up I put in Justtherecipe.app and it comes up as Justtherecipe.com. I still hope it works. So we're going to try it here live. It says paste the URL, that's the web address of the recipe. So to paste it, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click once in the box, make sure I have that cursor blinking. I'm going to right click and simply do a paste, which you can see there on the screen is Control V. And I'm going to click Get Recipe. So this is an older website, and it says we didn't find a recipe there. So we can try a different one. Let me find one that, well, actually, let's take a quick peek. According to Maddie McTech, he found one that worked here. What you're supposed to do is paste the URL in Just the Recipe app, and it will show that it's reading for the recipe, and then it will go ahead and actually display the recipe. You can see this here in a very easy to read format, and it looks like it would be pretty easy to print as well. So I guess you got to just find a newer recipe, and I hope this was fun and easy. Oh, and by the way, let me show you now. If we scroll, let me go back to the slow cooker ham. Let's see here. Okay, and there's that delicious picture of the soup, and it looks like she actually already has it on this particular website in a nice web table there, and the ingredients and the instructions and even the nutritional value from the recipe. So this Dinner Then Dessert looks like a fabulous recipe site, and like I mentioned, I was very impressed with the pictures. Of course, the pictures are pretty, but more than that, I believe these type of pictures can actually help with literacy as well. So you never know. Okay, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.